School days are here again, but the look and feel of school is much different than probably what you remember, because now there are plenty of key components in place and some very special people that do all they can to make sure things run as smooth as possible, and more importantly, to keep everyone safe. From administrators to teachers to security to even the Newport News Police Department, as school resource officers in our middle and high schools play a key role in not only keeping the peace, but more importantly, connecting with kids in the hopes of making a difference in their lives.
Police officers are somebody that these kids look up to. So I'm here every day, hopefully being a good example for them, being a good role model, showing them what a good police officer is, and hopefully they will carry that into their high school and into their college and into their lives. My day starts at 6:30 in the morning. Good morning. Did you have a good weekend? Good. I'm out front when the kids first get here. It's dark. A lot of parents don't want to drop their kids off to a dark school by themselves, so I'm out front with them. Good morning, guys. They're allowed to come in at 7 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. Jason, go to class. Hello. I greet kids, I talk to them, deal with any problems that may arise, and then, when class starts, I'll check the outside of the building, I'll be inside, they see me walking around. I try to be out in the hallways as much as I can, a regular face that they see. A lot of the kids don't even realize that I'm a real police officer, because the ones coming up from elementary school, they didn't have an SRO at their school. I explain that, I'm here to protect the campus. I try to make sure that I don't want them to be afraid of me. Good morning. I make them understand that I'm here to protect them in case anything should ever happen. Will that happen here? The chances are so slim, but I'm here just in case. Guys, stop running. Stop running. It doesn't get old. There are enough people here, and I do enough different things that, it keeps me on my toes. It keeps things interesting. Good morning, everybody. As y'all know, I'm Officer Peters. I'm your school resource officer, and I'm being a part of a program this year called Virginia Rules, helping teens live with the law. I teach classes here on campus. I teach about the law. I teach about bullying. I teach about the effects of drug and alcohol and all those kind of things. So I go into a lot of classrooms. It's part of the Virginia Rules program. It's a program that was started by the Attorney General's office, and they send me PowerPoints, handouts, pre and post tests. All the information is there, and I go in and I teach. My job is to make it interesting to the students, to develop anecdotes, examples, and ways to keep them involved in the discussion. I've heard it all, okay? How many donuts have you eaten today, and why aren't you at the donut shop? I have to know that what those people say doesn't matter. This is not personal. I'm here to do a job, and I'm going to do my job. And it doesn't matter what you say, what you call me, what you tell me I smell like, how little I am, or any of those things, because in the end, you're going behind those bars like this, and I know that. So that's what you guys have to learn to do in your lives, not arrest people like I do, but to build your confidence in what you do and in who you are, so that it doesn't matter to you what people say about you, because once they figure out that it doesn't matter, they're going to go away.
I think it's important to have a role model, to have somebody, to be there to that you can take your issues to. They're here to protect us.
I'm here at your school every day. Police officers are somebody that these kids look up to. We want them to see the personal side of us. We want them to understand that we have to do our job, and we will do our job when it's necessary, whether it's helping with security or somebody breaks a law on campus. So I'm here every day, hopefully being a good example for them, being a good role model, showing them what a good police officer is, and hopefully they will carry that into their high school and into their college and into their lives.
9 to 10, is everything all right?
Yes, 10-4.
Every day is a new day. High school, you're dealing a lot more enforcement, cover a lot of ground, trying to find those kids that are in unauthorized areas, places they shouldn't be, doing things they shouldn't be doing, and getting them back in class where they need to be so they can get an education. You catch a kid with cigarettes, what else are you going to catch them with? It's just a good thing to let the students know, hey, I'm watching. Kids in high school age, because of street smarts, what have you, they've learned to not like police officers. And so you got to learn to befriend them. I don't want to be their friend. I mean, I'm 45 years old. I don't need 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds as friends. But on the other hand, I want them to be able to have a certain level of trust in me. And that comes from them knowing you as a person, not just the uniform. Go to class. I love my job. I really enjoy working with young people. And that
that will make you or break you as a school resource officer. If an officer became a school resource officer and they did not like working with kids, they're going to have a miserable time in their job.
What's up?
And the students are not going to cooperate with them, because the students can see whether you like them or not. I would hope that they would be able to say, yeah, Zen's, you know, he's approachable. And if they feel comfortable approaching me, if they've got a problem they feel I can help them with, then that's great, I've done my job.
Number one, we're role models. We should be providing guidance for our students. Impact, I don't think we really see the impact until later on, because the right now effect we're not going to see the impact right now. It's when students come back and tell us what an impact we have been in their lives.
What I want to see as a school resource officer of Denby High School, I want to see these kids succeed. I want them to be successful in life. I want them to be good citizens. I want them to be able to get out of high school, get into the workforce, or go to college, whichever they choose, and be productive. And that's kind of my personal goal. If I can help these kids to do that in any way, then, you know, again, that's a great thing. That's an admirable thing. And when you give that respect, you're going to get something in return. And, you know, I've given respect, and overall, I've gotten a lot of respect back. And I really appreciate that with these young people.